Hello everyone. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome, because I don't double standards. Everyone equality. We get the same intro. Happy New Year. I cut my hair. I don't know if you guys could tell that I cut it, but I cut it. I wasn't really liking the lighting out there. I don't know if this lighting's any better. I can't tell. But now you may be like, hey, we were loving everything and you just left us. Let me tell you. I stalled on recording this for a few reasons. One, I felt like this series would be better as a podcast, but I didn't know if you guys would like a podcast. If you would, let me know. And now you may be like, well, what would the rest of the podcast be? What's after this series? It'd be more of a vents slash healing podcast. So not only do I have the luxury of having toxic exes, and not everything can be tackled in this YouTube series, but I also have the luxury life of growing up in a toxic environment. So yeah, not to air out my family business, but more so just so you guys know that if you have a family that's not supportive or anything, you can get out of it and you can make it on your own regardless what they say. And just some other healing stuff, because I'm really going to take 2023 to find myself and my friends and who I want to become and better myself as a person. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know and we could podcast it out. If you're wondering, no, this episode wasn't starting in the closet because I'm part of the LGBT community. If you're also wondering why I'm on my iPad, tune into the first video because you'll realize I have undiagnosed ADHD and this is where all my notes are. Today is about refinding myself. So I was gonna go through my clothes because a big part of losing myself started when I no longer really so had control over what I was wearing. But in the spare of the moment at 2 a.m. when I cut my hair, I also emptied out half of my closet. And I don't trust myself to go through my closet again without supervision because I feel like I just throw out the other half. So let's not do that part. So how I lost myself. What he wanted to do whenever I suggested something, it was tweaked to his liking. Always on his time, but my dime. I kind of just lost sense of self because it now became top priority to make him happy. I wanted him to be happy with how I looked and what we ate and what we did with our time. Anything. At most I had control over what we watched on TV, so we watched a lot of video games and scary movies. But yeah, there was never time for what I wanted to do, but there was always time for like what he wanted to do and what his friends wanted to do. And even like when we had just cut it off a few months ago, it was like everything I asked him to do he couldn't make time for, and then his friends asked, and now he's doing those things. So that kind of just, hurt. He would always be like, oh, you're a good girlfriend, but you don't do this, so I have to find it somewhere else. And so part of me honestly lost myself trying to become what he wanted, that good girlfriend that he wanted, And so it was 1 minute, it was like, oh, I love you for because we have these intellectual conversations. And then the next, it was just, okay, you're being smart, or if I had a job that paid more, or if I had friends that wanted to do something and he wasn't included. It was always an attitude, so I kind of just stopped. I stopped being myself. I stopped reaching out to friends. I stopped going out. Not going out. I was never a unsa girl, but my friend would invite me over, and I was like, oh, can he come? And also, if y'all have that friend that always wants to bring their partner, check in on them. Check in on them. Because it wasn't I was like, oh, sometimes I was. If we were going unsa, I want to bring my partner. I have social anxiety. But sometimes it was strictly just I don't really have a choice, otherwise it's going to be an attitude, and I know it's going to be an attitude, and I just didn't have it in me to face that attitude. And honestly, another part of kind of why I held this off, I didn't know how to approach refining myself, because if anyone knows me in person, I'm the friend that gives the advice. So you would think oh, she has it together, she knows herself, but I don't. Then this new guy came into my life and he was like, what do you like to do? What do you want to eat? What do you want to And I remember the first time he asked, what do I like? And I just cried and cried because I was like, I don't know. I stopped streaming, I stopped posting, I stopped taking pictures, I stopped dressing myself. Like, I could not even fathom what I liked anymore. I didn't know my favorite colors. I don't know my favorite number, like my favorite video games. Like, a lot of stuff was, I don't know anymore. So that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I'm literally refinding like music I like, and like I do like these games. Like, you know, he'd be like, oh, this is stupid, oh, we make fun of these people, oh, we think this is stupid. But like, no, some of the stuff is like, I genuinely do like it. Like, I know in hindsight it's kind of like, girl, why didn't you just speak up? Like, if you're saying you paid for everything, and if you're saying this and that, I want y'all to just understand, when you're in a situation where you're isolated and that is your only friend, and you tell your family and they're very like, they're tired of hearing it, or they're like, why did you piss him off? Or they're just like, girl, I have my own problems. Or like, okay, well, that's on you, you fell in love with him. You don't want to speak anymore. And when I did bring it up, it was just argument after argument. And I was like, not every confrontation has to be an argument. Like, that was just my thing with him. But it didn't matter. That's how it always was. It was a screaming match, and it was tears, and I could yell and I could scream and I could throw a pillow and I could just cry, and he'd be like, why are you doing that? Like, you're like, you know, you're kind of being dramatic. Or I remember one time I was like, hey, I don't really like the fact that you cheated on me. He's like, well, technically I didn't, and I wouldn't if, you know, you washed the cup. And then he was like, yeah, you don't wash your dishes. You don't wash your dishes. How did this become about that? Not that it is a problem, because I will own up. Like, I know I'm not a perfect person, but it was stuff like that. Like, that was the response. So I just felt like I couldn't speak up. So yeah, but here we are changing it. This is my second time filming this video. So if you see this outfit and then me in another outfit, mind your business. Today I figured, since we're in my home again, why not do a get ready with me story time style? Picking up what I'm putting down? Yeah, bring that back. Picking up what I'm putting down. Ooh! Oh, also, I should probably mention, since this is like a get ready with me, what I'm getting ready for. What wouldn't you like to know? Nowhere. What was the point of the headband if it was slicked back? Nothing. Where am I going? Nowhere. Maybe I'd go take pictures. I don't know, maybe check out the Instagram, see if I took some pictures from this video. Also, I have no idea what the makeup look is, and both of my female friends are busy right now, so I can't even say like, oh, what should I do? So now I'm scrolling on Pinterest to find something. If you guys have makeup looks that you guys think I could like do, please send them. Please send them. How do you guys do it? Do you base your makeup off your outfit, or your outfit off your makeup? Because usually I base it off my hair, but I don't know what wig I want to wear. So I'm thinking we just wing the makeup. But I keep doing the same basic regular schmegular makeup, so I want to switch it up. But to what, girly pop? You know what? I'm glad I said that, because that actually leads us to the actual topic of the day. If you know, you know that was a really good joke. It was a good joke. A great joke even. I swear she never answers. That's that stuff. I just wanted to prove to you guys that, like, even if I do call my girly pops, they don't answer. Also, I never say girly pops, but the other day someone's mom called me a girly pop. She was like, how are you doing, girly pop? And I was like, I'm debating, should I bleach it all blonde or should I just dye it all black? Basically, today's video is about refining myself / how I lost myself. So when I tell y'all, this man had control down to the makeup I did, the clothes I wore, when I hung out, where I hung out, who I hung out, like what I ate, when I worked out. Like, obviously when someone has that much control over you, girl, who are you at that point, you know? I mean, I'm Pinocchio before he was a real boy. I'm just a puppet on strings. And it didn't start off like that, of course. Like, it didn't just come out the bat of him being like, you won't wear this, you won't wear this, you know? That's not at all how it started, so I honestly didn't see it until it was too late. There was a point where I did want to speak up about it, and even when I spoke up, it was like, everything was an argument, and he was like, that's not really you. Like, whoever you're hanging out with is just like getting in your head. And I'd be like, oh yeah. And then he'd be like, no, I mean, like, I support if that's what you really want to do, but like, you know, I know you hate hypocrites, and those are the people that we used to like make fun of. And even my mom would say sometimes like, oh, since when are you into this? And they would both just be like, oh, you're not really into that. And I would be like, I mean, these are the people that know me. Like, I guess not, like, you know what I mean? Basically, fast forward, and it's like, what did that do to me? I used to be so into special effects makeup. Maybe I should start doing that again. That was really fun. I'm sorry, I got distracted. But basically, I didn't know like what I liked. I honestly couldn't even tell you like my favorite colors and stuff, but I didn't know what I liked. I didn't know honestly anything. Couldn't pick out an outfit for myself. Like, I honestly couldn't conversate or anything. I just kind of like lost sight of myself, and I lost the confidence to like stand up for myself and even say something, because I was just like, well, I mean, maybe they have a point. Like, this is working out for me. Everyone thinks it's cute, and everyone's like, oh, that's so like on brand for you. And I'm like, I didn't even know what my brand is. Like, I didn't even create this brand. And like I said, I was really scared to speak up, because it's just like everything that, and this wasn't just for him, this was for other people in my life too. It was like anytime I disagreed, instead of a oh okay and a compromise, it was this huge argument. And I just, you know, like, I was tired, I was worn down, I was like, oh my god, I messed up. That's a lot, isn't it? But you know what, as long as it looks good on camera, in person you'd actually have to stand so far back from me. But in here it looks good. Does my nose look snatched? But that was another thing I wanted to try, and anyone that knows me in person knows, like, I don't have one niche. Like, if you guys were to go to my Twitch videos or like meet me in person, I genuinely don't have like one niche. Go in my storage, and last year alone I started makeup. I like had a little brand, and I did tattooing, and I have a cosmetology license. Like, I genuinely don't just have like, stop, is it working? I did a lot, and I feel like I dulled who I was for the sake of like what everyone else wanted for me. And you know, he would say a lot of things, and I would just be like, oh, okay. It'd be a lot of like, oh, why are you doing that? Who are you doing for? And then sometimes it's like, we do a lot of the stuff that he wants to do, but anything I wanted to do, there's excuses. And oh my god, even to this day, if I want to do something, it's an excuse, and then he'll go do it with someone else, and then when it comes back to me, he's like, oh, what do I get out of it? Like, I don't get no play from you, I don't get this from you. And in my head I'm like, what? But then other people do it, and he's like, oh, it's quality time, and oh, I was broke, and I'm like, I've offered to pay. And a lot of that happened. And even bringing that into like my relationships, like friendships and relationships after him, they would notice. They'd be like, yeah, you're self-sabotaging, you know what I mean? Like, you don't do anything, you don't, not do anything, but like, I don't pick anything. And literally they could be like, oh, I don't think so. And I would just clam up, and I'd be like, oh, okay, like, no, we don't have to. And they're like, no, like, talk about it. Like, what's going through your head? What are you thinking? Like, I don't know how to like effectively communicate and do that anymore, which is why I wanted to do this video as a get ready with me, because I figured this is the perfect chance for me to like figure out who I am, figure out what I like. And surprisingly, well, I don't know who it's going to be surprising to. I mean, it's surprising to a lot of people. I like the darker makeup. I love it. It wasn't just a phase, Mom. Mom, I'm sorry if you're watching this. She actually never said it was a phase. She was just like, okay, weirdo. Not in a bad way, but like, yeah, my mom honestly could care less if that was or wasn't a phase. Yeah, so now I'm like, I want to try makeup that he said wouldn't look good on me. I want to try clothes that he said I didn't have the body type for. I want to go out to things that he thought was dumb. Like, that's, you know what I mean? So I figured to get ready with me. And like I just told you guys, I genuinely cannot pick my outfit. Like, the only thing I can pick is my pajamas. I literally have my friend over here all the time and him like, hey, what about this outfit? Or like, you pick it. Or like, is this okay? Or am I embarrassing you? What do you think of this? Well, what do you like? I genuinely do struggle with such. Makeup wise too, I do the same 2 looks. It's either just straight eyeliner or it's orange eyeshadow, and I call it a day. But I really want to get out of my comfort zone, and I did for New Year's. I will put a picture of that. I will. That being said, I have the gall just now to be like, yeah, let's go simple. Let's just like, no. I'm not that talented with eyeliner, so I think I'm way out my element here. But this, that's cute. That's different. Hear me out. This would have been so cool. No idea where my black wig is. I had a long black and a long blonde. No idea where they're at. But stuff like that, like, I think that's a cool look. You know what I mean? Like, I like the alternative look. I think it's really cute. Oh, we could do something like this with a pink under eye. Oh, I'm definitely gonna put in contact. You know what? I'll take you to my wig workshop and then we can look at the wigs together. I feel like we should address the elephant in the room, aka my hair being cut. So it was an impulse, and during that impulse I also did the first half of what I wanted this video to be, which was clearing out my closet, because like I said, he controlled a lot of what I wear, so I didn't buy a lot of what I wanted and I wore a lot of what he thought would look good on me. So actually in my corner I have a bag full of clothes that I decided to get rid of, and I actually want to purge more of my closet, but I'm gonna wait until I can afford to replenish it because I do still need stuff to wear. Actually, the curly hair is nice. Today I'm just filling a wig. One day y'all will get a full video of my short hair styled and everything once I decide black or blonde, but not today. So this has been my go-to lately. I'm just gonna quickly throw these on for you guys, but I call them, oh girl, embarrassing. Also, I feel like get ready with me's are so hard for me because I get ready really fast. Like, I've just never been one to take a lot of time. This is her. I think she's cute. I wear her a lot. Mwah. Love. This actually needs to be combed. Let's not judge her too much because I've really been like wearing the freak out the orange one, and all the other ones have just been getting neglected. This is her. She's shorter, but she's so cute. Can we talk about the transformations? Who is she? Oh, you want to see other people? Just name the color. Now this is one from a cosplay that I was supposed to do like almost 2 years ago that I haven't done. I actually haven't thrown this on, so she could work if we like piece the bangs, but this is giving like me and my mysterious, oh, good girl goes off to college era. This is her too. I was actually planning, well, I can't tell you guys what I'm planning, but I'm planning something and she might be the wig. I'm also ordering another wig with locks, but for the thing that I'm planning coming up, she might be the move. Like I said, I was held back from doing a lot of the things I wanted to do, and I bought this wig, 1, because it was a cosplay redemption, but 2, because I wanted to do it. I've just been too scared to get out my comfort zone. So her picking this honestly gives me a chance to do that and do what I'm talking about instead of just, you know, talking. Well, be about it. Because I was thinking we go edgy, because I always go edgy when I wear like the red or orange wig. So do we go soft girl? Because I haven't done soft girl before. Also, my camera's on 3%, so if I look different when I come back, I don't know. I told you guys, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna charge my camera, and I did. That did happen. And I text this guy. We're gonna call him Spirit. If y'all seen that video and remember when I met him, then you remember. If not, go watch it. If you want more details about all the guy drama and stuff, follow the spam. Yeah, I'm promoting the spam. I don't care. I have to pick him up at 5. It's 4:27. What if we just do the makeup and then put the wig on later? Contacts in. I think I should get some green ones. Listen, hear me out. Now you may be like, Jinx, that is the most basic. Wow, could not see what was right in front of me. Just like my ex. Anyway, you guys may be like, Jinx, that's so basic. How do you not have it? And to that I would say, he wore green contacts and my mom wore green contacts, and they be quick to be like, I put you on, you wanna be like me. So I just never did it. And gray eyes has been my thing since freshman year. I would say insert picture, but I'm not embarrassing myself like that. Actually, fun fact, freshman year, gray eyes were my thing. One day I was late because I was doing ROTC stuff and I only put in one gray contact, and that actually became my thing. That's who I was. That's what I did. That's the look I had. Some people, I'm not gonna name no names, said it was really stupid, but I think it was really cool. And as I was doing this, oh, I should probably tell you guys the look that we're going for. Should I make you guys guess? I don't know. No, I'll tell it. I'm really bad at keeping secrets. I'm sorry. We're going for a soft girl look. Sorry. Now, if you're like, hey babe, this is giving different vibe than last X series. Yeah, that's because it was fresh back then and I was all boo-hoo and he still had some control on my heartstrings, and now I'm not. Now you may be like, okay, we hear you, we've listened to you, what are you doing about it, what's changed type, you know? And to that I would say a lot. Sorry, I'm looking at a reference picture. It's a lot of blush and highlight, but basically I'm doing things. I'm just taking a chance and saying, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, you know? Like, I'm not holding myself back, and sometimes I still may ask for opinions. Like, I asked my friend about the wig, and, you know, I'll ask you guys on spam and stuff. But the thing is, at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what makes me happy. Like, me and my mom had a conversation with it, and, I mean, her and my dad are realizing, they're like, yeah, kid, like, start doing what makes you happy. You're doing what makes you happy. And honestly, that's literally so true. I'm no longer worried. I've had some people swipe up on my story lately and be like, wow, you've gained weight, or like, wow, you've let yourself go, or this and that. And I do care in a sense of I need to prioritize my health, but I don't care in the sense of, oh, I'm not the same weight that I was in 8th freaking grade. Oh, I'm sorry that I no longer have an eating disorder that makes me my heaviest freaking 100 pounds as a grown-ass woman. You know what I mean? I'm doing what's good for me and I'm really happy about it, and that's all that matters. Like, I say all that to say that it sucks and I don't have the confidence that I had before I met him, because before I met him, I was that girl, y'all. I was going to restaurants by myself. I didn't care, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not, if I want a burger, guess who's gonna eat a burger? Me. If I want to go out to pick someone up from where I'm picking them up from and look all fancy dancy smancy, I have my God-given right to do that. This video is me getting out my comfort zone and showing you guys that it's not always easy and it's not comfortable, and yeah, it sucks, and yeah, it doesn't work out all the time. I'm not saying this look isn't working out, I'm just saying, you know, this isn't me. Well, it's me, but it's not, you know, like that. I needed to stop doubting myself. I was like, at first I was like, ew, no, soft girl, but then I was like, that wig, that's what was speaking to me. I was like, a soft girl look with this wig would really pop. And you know why? Because I had fun making this video and I had fun talking to you guys, and I don't care anymore. I have been so weary about this video and about some others because I was like, oh my gosh, they're not my usual content. Who's gonna want this? It's not going the way that I planned it, because the way that I planned it worked with the audience that I had. And I was like, I will find my target audience, right? Period. Okay? People like me for me. People like my content. They asked for this survey. And yeah, this X series sucks because I don't know. This is the first time that I've had a love of my life do me dirty. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is the first time that I've been like truly distraught, heartbroken. My content this year is gonna be different, okay? Yeah. It's still me, but instead of being like, oh my god, no one's gonna like this and not giving y'all a chance to see me for me and not giving me a chance to be me for me, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna figure out who me is. And that's what I'm doing about it, okay? So I'm sitting here and I'm refining myself. I've had this idea that I wanted to do forever. And I thought people were gonna be like, oh, you're too grown to be doing that. Oh, this isn't smart. This isn't cute. This is stupid. But I've had some people say they want to do it. And even if I had people say they don't want to do it, I've surrounded myself around people who are like, girl, I have no interest in this, but I support you doing it. You know, I'm here for you. And honestly, what more could you ask for than a supportive group? And that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the real shebang. Having a supportive support system, though, I kid you not, like, they're the real ones. They honestly could not do this without them. So shout out to them. Shout out to the guy I'm going to pick up. Shout out to Connie, my editor. Shout out to Barry, my best friend. Like, shout out to all these people. Shout out to y'all for watching these videos and commenting, because I do read all my comments. Like, literally, honestly, shout out to everyone, because I have never felt so seen. Also, I just want to say, I'm proud of you, and I love you for you. If one day you wake up and you want to be dressing alternative, I don't care. You want to be soft girl, I don't care, or boy. You, like, whatever you want the world to be, it is yours. You're the main character. This is your story. Write it. Also, I know this doesn't have to do with my video because I don't talk about it a lot, but not only do I support you guys in whatever aesthetic you want to choose, but I support you. If you're part of the alphabet committee with me, cool. If you're not, cool. Whatever your dreams are, whatever your passions are, I'm here. You ever need a vent, please feel free. You know, comment, DM me. I genuinely want to create a community where you guys don't ever have to feel or go through what I've gone through. Oh, here's the fit, by the way. It's just this sweater with leggings and these boots. I don't even want to show you guys how you're positioned in this car. Oh. Well there. You see how you were falling and I was here to catch you? That's what this year is about. That's what this channel's about. Tell me why I changed my mind. But that's fine, because that's what this is about. Doing what makes me happy. And like y'all heard, I mean, he likes it. He thinks it's cute. My friends think it's cute. I just don't think it's cute. And if I don't feel cute, then I'm gonna do what makes me happy and what makes me feel pretty. So I changed the wig. I changed the outfit. Ignore the zipper. I'm sorry, I will go to the gym. But this is cute. And it gets cuter. Get It's giving Harry Potter. I like it. It is still out of my comfort zone. That other wig just needed a lot of work, and me and him are hungry. So, still out my comfort zone, but I think it's really cute. And honestly, nobody can tell me different. I'm so happy. This video, so chaotic and everything, but y'all, I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, thank you guys for coming along. This was fun. I had fun. And I hope you did. I like the look, but not that much. Anyways, I had fun. I hope you did too. Thank you so much for tuning into the second part of my X series. But yeah, I'm so excited. Happy 2023. There's gonna be a lot of different looks because I just went through two and I liked both of them. But I love this one, and I know it's like simple, it's like a black top and cargos, but I have spent so much money on this scarf, never worn it. This wig I've never worn like this. I like the wet look. Makeup I haven't done. Like, this is just so fun to me, and for me to put all these things together that haven't been done together, honestly, and I still get to keep my comfort because these are my go-to pants and I'm wearing my go-to shoes. But this shirt I never wore because I was like, oh my god, I'm too big, my arms are out, I don't like it, but I love it. And I love you. So thank you so much. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment because I read all my comments and I do like them and I do reply. Unless they're about my couch here because no, it doesn't move. Please stop asking. But other than that, I love you guys. That being said, peace out, Girl Scouts. Bye.
1, 2, 3, funky.